This is our main entrance here. And so inside here, this is where our locker rooms and weight room is located.
Wow. The Waverly Central football team left the school Friday night feeling good after their season opening win. But the Tigers had no idea that would be the last time they'd step foot in that locker room.
Our helmets are always laid up on the hook. We always have them, and shoulder pads are on top. So the jerseys and pants would have been on the floor getting ready to get washed. And then all their personal belongings and stuff were in the bottom of their lockers, or cleats, things of that nature.
And anything that was most likely, what, halfway down?
Yes, yes. The water actually got to the bottom of our helmets, and those helmets were sitting on those hooks.
Almost all of the Tigers' equipment was destroyed. Jerseys needing to be replaced, cleats thrown away. Very little salvaged.
This was our, the main office. This is where we operated out of most of the time. It looks a lot different than what it did. My computer, and it's in the water, we're assuming. We found it in the floor Monday when we got in here, and then we have more electronics out there. And
the flood left shards of glass all throughout the Tigers field, making it unusable for the foreseeable future. But Coach Bolden is only grateful for the things they do have.
So it absolutely does hurt, you know, seeing it like it is, but we also know that we're extremely fortunate that, one, you know, we made it out with our lives, and all of our guys are accounted for. And there's people that lost everything they had, their homes. You know, we still have a place to go back to. They don't.
One of those families is the Maples family. Wide receiver Trey Maples not only lost his home, but also experienced his mother being rescued in the floods.
I was really grateful because found out she was still alive, and then my grandma actually got saved by them too, and all my animals were still alive. That's all that matters, really.
The Tigers are grateful to have football as a distraction from the hurt of the community, but also realize what they're experiencing goes beyond the sport.
Well, this coaching staff we have, they've taught us to just never back down from any type of adversity, and I think we just came together as a group and just went head on at it, help everybody in the community, be there for whoever we can.
Obviously, this game goes far beyond just the actual game. You know, for our kids to be out in the community they're in, helping and clean up, you know, they're starting to understand that this is way more than just a game. This game affects you for the rest of your life, and it gives you an avenue to help other people.
The Tigers may have to be road warriors this year, but the adversity will only bring them closer.
It ain't going to change how we play. It ain't going to change anything about it. It's just go, do our job, and get out. I hope we get stronger. I hope we get stronger and stay stronger. Hope we never look back. Just keep going.
And speaking of helping those in need, the Tennessee Titans have already reached out to the Waverly Tigers and have offered up their home, Nissan Stadium, to the team this year. And Coach tells me they're looking at their game against White House September 17th to hopefully have their home game inside Nissan.
Well, it could be a long one for the Waverly baseball team. We're here at the home of the Tigers, and let me tell you, it has seen a lot of damage. You can see the fences down right here. This is where the water came in. As a matter of fact, I didn't notice this before, but a baseball bat is wedged in right here. And was one of the things that seemed to be left behind by this flash flood. But I'm going to use this bat to direct us here. So come on over here. I want to show you a couple things. The water, when it came up, it left a lot of mud, a lot of debris. Take a look right here. This is a bathroom. Just look at that. That is just sad. Nothing but mud and debris washed in by this flash flood, and that's not the only thing. Let's take you over here. Rachel, my outstanding photographer today, who's doing a great job for me, and I appreciate her. Come on over here, Rachel. This is the girls, the Lady Tigers, their locker room. Talking with the coach earlier, he put out a message on social media saying that the Tigers over here, they're going to need a lot of help with just about everything.
The benches got blown out. We lost the drag machine in the equipment shed. All of our conditioner, all of our clay is chalk is gone. Our mower's gone. That was in the equipment shed. All of our balls, the pitching mats, our BP mats, tees, everything was underwater, crushed.
Now, right now, they've got a GoFundMe page up and going. So if you want to help out, you can go to our website right now, fox17.com, and that is where you can find the GoFundMe link to try and help Waverly baseball get back on their feet. Their scoreboard here says they've got a tradition of excellence, and hopefully that excellence can return here to the baseball field, but they've got a lot of work to do.
Testing center that was set up right outside of Nissan Stadium was once one of the largest of its kind in our state. Metro's coronavirus task force says they did about 153,000 tests. That's a lot at this site. But this testing site wrapped up in July. So now we're hearing from frustrated parents who are asking where can they get their child tested and quickly.
Christy Harris is a mother of 4, juggling 3 children who are possibly positive for COVID-19. Tonight, her biggest concern is testing availability.
All of the walk-in clinics that I drove by had people standing outside in lines in like 95, 98 degree weather. And I have 2 sick kids.
She tried Kroger, Walgreens, and CVS with no immediate luck. I even tried to see how many days it would take before I could get tested for COVID-19 at my closest pharmacy.
Finally, we have an opening on Wednesday, September 1st.
It started Monday evening, Tuesday, Wednesday. Here we are Thursday. This morning, I did get appointments for all 4 of us at the health department.
Days-long testing delays have Harris wondering what Williamson County leaders were thinking when they shut down the Ag Center testing site in March.
I assumed that all the testing sites were still up and running. I figured that I could just go and get it.
We asked the Williamson County Health Department if Harris could expect additional testing sites anytime soon. Director Kathy Montgomery told me they're offering drive-through COVID-19 testing Monday through Friday from 8 until 10:30 a.m. by appointment. But Montgomery never addressed my questions regarding the need for additional testing locations.
I live in East Nashville, and so I was just driving up and down Gallatin Avenue trying to go to a CVS or Walgreens.
For Paul Briscoe, the return of a Nissan Stadium testing site would be a welcomed resource.
We had one at Nissan Stadium. That's where I would be going.
Tonight, Mayor Cooper's office says along with increasing testing capacity at this drive-through site at the former Kmart on Murfreesboro Road, the Office of Emergency Management is working to finalize an additional testing location. OEM says the longer lines experienced at this location Monday and Tuesday have been corrected with additional staff and tents. They've also opened 8 lanes of testing and have 1 dedicated lane for vaccinations.